Richard here from the Leather Repair Company. We're going to show you how to clean, prepare and colour this seat. First stage is going to be doing the cleaning stage, then we're going to be going on to the sanding and the prep work, then we're going to be filling all the cracking and crazing that we've got on this car seat, colouring over, sealing, and the final stage is the protection cream. So the first stage is the leather cleaning stage. This is where you would use the leather cleaner with the brucal brush, and you can spray directly onto the leather as long as it isn't a perforated leather. Agitate in a circular motion with the brucal brush and wipe away all your dirt and grime. So the next stage is the sanding process. This is where we use the 320 grit sandpaper to lightly sand over the surface to help break the clear coat sealer that's on top of the paint. So the next stage is the leather prep process. This is where we would use the leather prep solution and the emery pad to wipe over the surface of the leather. The purpose of this is just to remove a small amount of colour to prepare the leather properly for colouring. So now we are using the alcohol cleaner. The purpose of this is to remove any residues left over from the preparation stage. So the next stage is where we would use the heavy filler in this particular process, and that is going to be wiped on with the spatula. That is to fill all the lines and cracking in the surface. So after the filler has been sanded, this is where you would wipe over again very lightly with the alcohol cleaner. So the next stage is where we're going to use the leather colorant. This you're going to wipe into the surface first of all to get you a guide coat. At this stage you may have to go back and apply a small amount of filler if some of that cracking hasn't quite all been filled in. If you don't need to apply any more filler, this is where you would proceed to actually stipple the colour on, and you would put 2 layers on, drying with a hairdryer between each coating. Now we're at the sealing stage. This is the clear coat lacquer. In this instance we're using the matte lacquer, and that is being stippled on to the surface to seal the leather completely and give it its waterproof protection. And the final stage of the sort of cleaning, preparing and colouring is the 3000 paper. We call this the polishing stage. It removes every imperfection and gives you a beautiful, soft, silky finish. So the final stage is applying the leather protection, and the purpose for this is to give the surface a coating against stains and wear in the future. So there we go, here is the finished result. So that is the cleaning process that we've done. We then obviously sanded over the surface. We then went on to the leather prep stage, the filling, then over to the colouring, the sealer and the protection cream, and that is the finished result. Staggering, isn't it?